What the business is, YouTube? This your boy Clarence of every episode of Freedom. TC 2000 at the Software, baby. She will, man. Just want to bring to you a trade I made a few days ago. I didn't get one in Friday. I drove all day Friday, and I had a feeling that would be the case. The trade I made though was from the third. Yes, I was an AEHR air trade. It turned out to be a quick scalp, up only 3.5%, and that's something that I'm gonna start making sure that I do that math on that. If I don't get it in the screenshot, which in this case I didn't, and had that added in there. At the time of the screenshot, 9:43 in the AM on the third, as you see right there. It's the fourth highest stop on my massive ass watch list that I put together. You know what I mean? Because I ain't got damn piece of scanners. This here is cheap, bro. Just trying to grow the money trading over here. You know what I'm saying? My whole journey into trading period has been in cohorts. You know what I'm talking about, with a co-partner of a job. So like a lot of people making trading videos, as you see, they got nothing but space and opportunity. It's just them and the computer screens. They all motherfucking day. You know what I'm talking about? But hey, this is just a quick little trade, man. I'm at AEHR, 4,000 shares. A little decent penny was the cost. So I mean, I went looking to take a motherfucking scalp, man. God damn it. Ended up getting in at 208, out at 215. I didn't know how I got executed until I took a look at this afterwards. But some of my shares, only 1,000 shares, got executed at 207. 3,000 got executed at 208. So I'm gonna just say I'm in at 208, and I always put in an order for, it always gonna come up less. You know what I mean? I'm getting hit for some pennies, some fractions of a penny. So I'm out at 215. $289 was the gain. That worked out to be 3.5%. Man, so I'm in Breeze, Illinois that Thursday morning. I'm getting to the spot early. 8:30, that's Central Standard Time in Illinois. So 8:30, anywhere around there, is 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. So I'm there at the market open. Man, I can't tell you how happy I was to be in front of the stock market at 9:30. I can't think of the last time I've been on the road and have been in front of the stock market at 9:30. But we got the market been a little sluggish lately. The bull has been a little sleepy or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, the bear ain't fully awake and violent. I mean, after all, the market is at all-time highs and marching. So in my thought process, the stock market is at all-time highs and marching higher like a mama. So I would think that the stocks would be on Jumposaurus Rex out this piece. You know what I'm saying? I would think that stocks would just be off to the races. Now, the Dow is just 30 companies, so that ain't no good representative. But the Wilshire is 5,000 companies. So 5,000 companies supposedly is off through the races, even through this here pandemic. Supposedly 5,000 stocks is just climbing. I mean, they just profiting like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying, right? Supposedly. S&P 500 off to the races. But down here in penny stock territory, man, some of these motherfuckers are struggling, man. I'm not seeing the follow through that I seen like last month or a couple months ago, maybe. I like this here chart though, man. I just think this chart is kind of sexy. Let me slide it out. I think this chart here is kind of sexy. Look at how volatile this stock is. You got ups, you got downs, you got ups, and you got downs, and you got ups, man. Hey, it's some money that could have been made because you could have been a bear or a bull back and forth between a bullish bear, bearish bull, and pulling all kind of money out of one stock. But okay, let me go and get to them. Why? I mean, I be just yapping on this thing for too long. So I'm in Thursday, and I wasn't gonna do this video because I just got frustrated with the trade. I'm actually in front of the stock at 9:30. I got a door at that time though, so I'm in front of the market at 9:30, but I'm backed up to the dock. My trailer is being loaded, and as I do once the market open, that bell rings at 9:30. I'm starting to look through these here charts to see, okay, what stock is this? Okay, what you doing? You ain't doing nothing. What you doing? You ain't doing nothing. What you doing? And I'm flipping through my charts, but on that day, you know what I'm saying? You see where it said, now that thing way down her, 860 down. Wait, as of Friday. But during that time, man, Thursday, because like I say, as you can see, Thursday the 3rd, this was the number 4 stock on the day. So this is in my top out of the 2,369 stocks that I could be looking through because I don't have the scanner. So I just got all my stocks in one massive list. And then I separate it out and I go, you know what I mean? I do a little bit of, you know what I mean, putting together some specific list of stocks. But I don't know when I'm going to have time to be in front of the market. My money sits on the sideline until it's time to make a trade. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is a little different for me. I ain't one of these guys, not yet at least, that can sit back and they just all market. You know what I'm saying? That day is coming for me. That day is coming, but it ain't today. So I can relate to the people who work a job and trying to make some money on the side hustle, baby. A second job ain't really a possibility for me. You know what I'm saying? Second job ain't really the way I would want to go anyway. I would want to go with something that's digital with limitless potential. A job is limited potential. Okay, but that's another subject for another day. So, I mean, not this thing as I already showed you. It was the number 4 stock on the day at that time. I'm in the stock at about 2:34. So 4 minutes after the market opened, I had found me a stock that was moving the way I like a stock to move. The reason why I didn't want to do this video because like just 2 minutes after I get into the damn stock, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting a knock on my door from a driver. The driver had pulled into the facility. He went and checked in. And what they told him was that they was finna, because when he was there, this is what he was explaining to me, that, you know, they finna change the light from red to green because when you pull into a dock and you get loaded, you get a red light. And when you get the green light, you're done. And you can go inside, get your paperwork, and get ready to get on the road. So he had went inside, and basically what they told him is that, you know, when they give me the green light and I go inside and get my paperwork, I can pull on out. You know what I'm saying? And he can get in and get his load and then get on the road. You know what I'm saying? So like that does shot me in the foot. Cause I'm thinking like, damn, man, I finally get a chance to be in front of the market, but I guess it wasn't meant to be for me to be in front of the market on this particular day. But I locked in the game anyway. And it was a decent game. I mean, it could have been more. And that's where I have a problem. That's why I was mad. Like, fuck, man. Right when I can get in front of the market at 9:30. Because the movement was only 11 minutes. That right there is the reason why I did decide to go ahead on and make this video. Sometimes that's all you got. Okay, so I'm at 10 minutes. Sometimes that's all you got is 11 minutes. I remember a market looking like this, where stocks are choppy, stocks are shaky, especially the stocks that I trade. Now, it's lots of stocks out there that are household names, and I'll just leave that at that move a tad bit more smooth, and they're kind of easier to trade. But I trade down here in volatility land, where stocks can really, really move quickly, and you can lock in serious gains quickly. But when I first began, man, I remember buying into stocks, but holding them for too long. You know what I'm saying? And it took some time for me to realize that sometimes you don't have long at all. Now, I wasn't aiming for a scalp this time, but when dude knocked on my door at about 9:36, because when he knocked on my door, the stock spiked up to like 216. I seen the stock on the computer screen before I ran up front to the driver's seat to let my window down and listen to what he had to say. So when I was heading up front during this minute here, the stock had hit 216 and it was coming down, and that's when I went up front. You know what I'm saying? See what he talking about. And then after that, you know what I mean, after get that word, I did the courteous thing because I know what it's like to be a truck driver out here. And I don't know how long I don't know what this stock was gonna do. So I put me an order in at that time as it pulled back to the VWAP for 215 because I just seen the stock get up here to 216. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just put in an order for 215. I'm gonna run inside, get my paperwork, and come back out. I didn't want the stock to turn around and run away on me, or if it spiked up, you know what I'm saying, then I didn't want to leave the stock, you know what I'm saying, and not have an order to sell in for just in case. I don't know. You'll never know what the stock is gonna do. I could have sat there for a few more minutes, but I didn't want to be rude. So, and I know what it's like to be out here driving a truck. The clock is always clicking against us. It's always ticking against us. I mean, once you start your day, your time is limited. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out the stock at 215. You know, it turned out to be an accidental scalp up here at about 234. Now, this is hindsight. Hindsight is always 2020. But me, when I'm trading, I watch this P&L. It's a 289. That's already a day's work for me, and then something. You know what I mean? I just got a pay raise. You know what I'm saying? I did the math on it already. I made 41 cents a mile. I'm a company driver, so I ain't making no humongous dollars. And at max, I might be able to do 600 miles in a day. I did 600 miles yesterday, but that only happened like maybe once a week for me. The rest of it's 500 something, 400 something in a day. You know what I'm saying? So at best, $246 is what I can make with a 14-hour day. This is $289 and looking in this here box, 4 minutes. So I would lock that in gladly, you know, but it's frustrating because I know that, man. I've been looking at my P&L up here about 230 something, 11, 12%, 13%. I'd have been up $800 and I'd have been like, okay, I'm getting the fuck out. $800, that's plenty. And I'm getting out and I got work to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I would have did, you know, I'm telling Matt. But the thing I want to point out though, man, I was talking on it for a quick second, but like sometimes you really don't have a lot of time. I'm not advocating scalping. You know what I'm saying? I do it though. Hell yeah, I do it. I mean, sometimes you do not have a lot of time, and I will prove that to you. But, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, from the screenshot, this stock was hot, right? This stock was a number 4 out of 2,369 stocks. He made this here bigger. So you can see that number down there. 2,369 stocks that TC2000 sorts through for me. And it'll line them up. You see them in order right here? This is the percentage gains right here. And this is just going to go up, 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 up to the best of the day. You know what I'm saying? So this right here lays it out for me. I don't have the scanners. I don't need the scanners. This does the scanning for me. So then I scan through chart by chart by chart first thing in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And see what looks like I might want to get into. But I got the thing back all the way to the third and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? See, and this is an example. This was the best stock on the day Friday, but I do got to zoom back to December the 2nd. The 2nd was Wednesday. But this is just the type of market that we're in right now, man. And I have seen this here market before. I've seen stocks do this before, and that's why I think my habits are now like quick. I mean, you know, a lot of people think about stocks or investing Everything is long term. Buy it and hold it until you're old and gray. And sometimes that is not that is not trading. That is not the strategy for getting this nice slice of cake from a stock that's volatile, lower price stocks. Now, if you buy an Apple, hell yeah, a whole Apple for 30 years. iPhones are going to be around. I'm going to be the only person on the planet that's not going to buy a damn iPhone. But I got an iPad, so I don't put money in Apple too. But this movement here, 930, back over here somewhere, that's 934. This thing topped out, before the big red candle, 954. So you got from 934 to 954 to lock in possible 65% gains, 62% on the movement. Once this stock, and this ain't the stock that I traded, but it's similar. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of market that we're in, and I've seen this, man. And this is what made it where I'm quick. That's 20 minutes. You got 20 minutes to capture a piece of this 62% move. If you good, you might catch the whole 62. You might catch 20. You might catch 10%. You might catch 5%, 15%, 20%, whatever. But you take profits and you move out the way. Because once this thing falls off, I don't know what it did, but I'm pretty sure that it's beneath this VWAP, and at least by 10:30, it ain't coming back above. And it's done. Oh, wow. Nothing. For the rest of the day. This thing underwater, and it's drowning for the rest of that day. You know what I'm saying? All right. But I was in AE. I was in air, though. And then, man, look at the second for air. The second, this stock ain't do nothing. The second, the stock was done, dead. Same thing here, though. On the day that I traded air, the day that I'm in and out of this here stock, you know what I'm saying? You had 11 minutes to lock in gains. A maximum of 28% was the possibility if you was in right at the market open from 931. But I got this bad boy highlighted right there for a reason. And it's crazy that that's right where I got out at. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere near where I got out at. Okay, no, that's up there 222. As it's crossing through the volume weighted average price. You got basically 10 minutes, 10 bars, 10 green candles, 1, 2 red candles in it. So you got 8 green candles, and then that bad boy is done. 8 minutes. You know what I'm saying? 11 minutes to get in and get out. And that bad boy is done. And it's something that's just selling on for the rest of the day. Beneath water. And it's not returning to strong bullish price action. You had a strong bull for 11 minutes, and that was it. I would have been out by then. That's just because that's the way I trade. You know what I'm saying? If I was over the PDT rule and this thing was continuing higher, I would probably get in for another trade, but in and out. Get in and out for another trade. Get in and out for another trade. But I'm not buying this bitch and holding it. You know what I'm saying? Not a stock like this. The daily chart do look like it wanted to do a little something. Possibly could have held and got out Friday at 225, but once again, all Friday, I was driving the truck. I didn't have any chances at all to stop and peek at the market. And I'm willing to bet that was probably the market open that you would have had to been in and out. There that I didn't see it on that day. Actually, it was a little bit longer, it looked like. So you had until 11. I'm driving at 11. I'm driving at 9. You know what I'm saying? There was no stops. I was stopping to use the bathroom, and that was about it. And I'm pushing as long as I can. I'm stopping to do a 30-minute break. My 30-minute break was in the afternoon because I like to cover a bunch of miles before I stop for that 30-minute break. But yeah, sometimes you don't have a lot of time, and that's the reason why I wanted to point out. That's something I wanted to point out in this video. I'm at 20 minutes. Give me the like, give me the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. More videos will be coming as I can get in front of the market. I can't be in front of them all day, but I will lock in a small game. You know what I'm saying? I lock in a small game. and keep it trucking for now. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, this is the Soda Freedom.